I see New Orleans in the building. What's poppin', New Orleans? On Instagram, we on the gram, y'all. So see New Orleans in the building. What's all right? Share this out on on the gram, baby. Who else do we have in the building? New Orleans. How they say it? How y'all say it? New Orleans. New Orleans. Come on, y'all. Where we at? I know some of these people sitting back trying to figure out what's the conversations up here. Remember, this is my show. This is the edutainment show, baby. This is the edutainment show. So I may skip, jump from one thing to the next thing to the next thing and make it all make sense. Okay. So I need y'all to come on and share this out right now. I don't know where this is going to go, but it's going to go somewhere. I'm still working on this. I'm still working on dealing with only responding to my subscribers. So listen, y'all, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you will not be able to leave comments. It's coming. So I'm still working on it, y'all. So come on and share this out, y'all. Let's go. I don't want nobody coming in late. And then remember this. This is not a lecture. This is just to inform you. This show is to inform you to what is really going on out here. Okay? It's not a lecture. Because if it's a lecture, y'all will be paying a lot of money for the lectures, okay? So do me a favor. Share it out. This is not, we're going to see if we get debate Sabir Bey on his show. No, you can set up a date and a time for that particular thing. And it is some residuals that I would like to get out of that too. So, okay. So come on, y'all. Let's share this out. Let's go. Share it out. So don't think that I'm running from somebody. I'm hiding from somebody. I'm not doing all that, bro. We ain't got time for the children games, baby. All right. No time for children games. So don't think that I'm running. I don't want to answer nobody's question. They can set up a one-on-one. They can set up a lecture, whatever, which way they want. Because on this show, we may go anywhere. On this show, we might pop up and say anything and everywhere. So come on, y'all, let's go. And yes, I got my Berber gear on. Y'all ready to rock with me? So I need y'all to let people know. You only get one chance. Listen to me. One chance. If you type something and I say come on the feed to explain yourself with some receipts and you don't, I will X you. I will get rid of you. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Remember, this is my show, bro. It's not that I'm running. I don't want to answer your questions. No, it's none of that. You only get one chance. If you type something, if you disagree, then this show is not for you. Okay? It's not for you. Leave it for the people that want it. So one chance. If I say hit the link and you don't come on, and I'm not arguing with you back and forth, just come out the gate on why with some receipts, and then we can sit down and discuss it. So let's get this thing started, y'all. I need y'all to pay attention, all right? I got 2 new books out. Y'all should get 2. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show. Edutainment, baby.
You rockin' with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. You rockin' with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. You rockin' with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, see them glow, the stamina, see the flow. This is what you need to know. I speak the flow and keep it low.
Rewind.
You're rocking with the one. You can always tell an amateur from a seasoned pro. Cameras, see them glow, the stamina, see the flow. This is what you need to know. I speak the flow and keep it low. Spit the raw, the people know. This is called MCing, yo. No one is unteachable. No one is unreachable. Look at how I speak to you. Look at what I'm speaking through. When I speak, respect the technique. That's what you need to do. Big surprise, beatable. KRS is teaching you. Never leave the street and you. The system only weakens you. Exploiting cheapens you. In poverty, they keeping you. This why I'm freeing you. With a word like the preacher do. Me, I bring the peace to you. On the west, I bring the east to you. Sound of the police to you. Real.
I'm from the east, but I'll bring the east to the west. I'm on the west coast. Let's go.
I'm just you, exploiting cheapens you. In poverty, they keeping you. This why I'm freeing you. With a word like the preacher do. Me, I bring the peace to you. On the west, I bring the east to you. Sound of the police to you. Really, I'm just teasing you. I'm trying to stay away from beef like them vegans do. But from me to you, the Glock 9, yup, I'm keeping two. What's freedom of speech if the radio is still bleeping you, deceiving you? The whole corrupt system I'm seeing through. Are you seeing it too, or are you blind? Open your mind. Open your mind. Open your mind. Rock it with the one. Open your mind.
Come on.
How will you say it? Know who we are and where you came from. Better respect the name, son. Cause you rock it with the one. Hey, open your mind. Every time I spit the raw, I can hear them scream for more. I be always on a tour, freestyling or written raw. Break a jaw, hip hop what I'm living for and spitting for. Money, power, and respect. This is what we did it for. Let me put the raw up in it. On the block, you gotta get it. On the mic, I gotta spit it. Give me a grand, I gotta flip it. Give me the wine, I gotta sip it. Give me the time, I gotta rip it. Anytime, not specific, plenty rhymes, truly gifted. Front back, place back, there's a sack they blazing that. Say me that, entertainment right over the crazy track. Clubs, theaters made for that. Festivals, we train for that. Nat Turner, Bookman, Dolly. Yo, I'm the same as that. Knowledge reigns supreme, I spit the crazy rap. Pioneer, legend, mastermind, philosopher. Yeah, you can say we that. Take it back. When it comes to the mic, yo, I'm a maniac. Temple of hip hop, to the top is where we take it at. Open your mind. How are you say it? Know who we are and where you came from. Better respect the name, son. Cause you rock it with the one. Open your mind. What do you say? Yeah. Don't walk around blind. The way you came from. Better respect the name, son. Cause you rock it with the one. Open your mind.
That's not even an intro to the show. So what's up, everybody? No, sister, I'm not even fussing with nobody. I'm gonna be real with you. She said, what we fussing about today? You know the funny part? I don't even fuss with people. I want to be at peace always. But people who always try to come to my show think they can take over the show and talk about what they want me to talk about, or try to get me to talk about what they want me to talk about. That's all they got to do is reach out to me, my email. I'm open. But don't think that you're going to come to this show and expect me to do a whole lecture when Negroes go pay $70, $80 to $100 for a lecture. So don't do that. Okay? So we're not doing that here, okay? We don't do that over here. All right? So, welcome to the show. I am going to open up the lines again. If this is not where you want me to go at with this is my show. It's called Edutainment, and this is what we do on the show. It's called Edutainment. This is not the Ask Sabir Bait 35,000 questions. You can set it up on a later date by emailing me. Okay? What's up, Stan the Man? I got to open up my lines for my brother Stan the Man. What's up, Stan? What's popping, my brother Stan? I really have nothing to talk about, Stan, but I just put the Templars up there for just to be putting it up there. So what's up, brother Stan? Hit my link, brother Stan. Come on, bro. Everybody wants you to talk about what they want you to talk about. So give me 1 second. What's going on, I'm multitasking, y'all, so y'all gotta bear with me, okay? So let's go. What the heck is going on with my computer, man? Stan, what's up? What's up, brother Stan?
Peace, Rev. How you doing, Reverend? Amen. God is good.
Amen. All day. All day. Application error. What's
You
up
doing
with
all
you?
right, though? You feeling all right?
Yeah, man. I woke up this morning, bro.
That part. That part.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what can I talk about, man? I was trying to think about what I'm gonna talk about and what I'm gonna speak on, but I said the Templar. I just put that up there because people get mad when I put somebody's name up there. Why are you calling
Yeah, they say
somebody
you
out?
gossiping.
Man, listen, please. I ain't listen, family. I ain't got time to be dealing with no Negroes, brother. I'm gonna be real rap with you. I was shout out to my sister, my mom. I call her my mom, but she is like a mom to me. Um, got off the phone and and I shared something with her today, and we was talking about um Barnes and Nobles. We had a discussion about Barnes and Nobles also. Hold on 1 second. I don't know what is going on with
Oh,
my phone.
wow. Okay.
We were having a conversation. Oh, my Apple telling me to do some stuff over. This is crazy, man. Confirm. Give me 1 second, bro. Bear with me, y'all. I don't know why my phone is doing this
Yeah,
now.
it's all good, man.
A lot of updates they be doing on your phones now.
It
What is
takes-
going on, bro? They be trying to do a lot of updates on phones now, bro. What's happening?
Oh, yeah. They definitely doing a lot of updates, man. Shoot, this
Yeah,
dang
man.
on blackout over Spain and Portugal and stuff, man.
I just
That's
heard about
crazy
that.
going on.
I just heard about that.
A lot of
What
craziness
happened?
going on.
I literally just heard about that, bro. About the blackout. I was
Yeah.
like, so that's what's funny. I was thinking about that earlier because I was going to talk about it, right? Y'all know I
Uh-huh.
stay in Spain and I stay over there in Portugal a lot. And I just thought about it. I said, man, what if that happened over here? What is all
Me
these
too.
cats?
That's what I was saying. Man, our people would lose their mind.
Seriously, I thought about that, bro. And I was like, what if that happened? All your blue checkers won't be having no what you call no more. All your blue checkers,
Man, they would have to come up with a new gig.
they listen. They wouldn't have to be doing what? They won't be getting their blue checks or no money off of super chats no more. Boy, I said, boy, that's crazy. But I can't wait for that to happen. But what would they do without technology? Let's go.
Class, gather round right now. The session ain't over. Salam Saeed, provide the beat. I think this is due.
What would they do without
Gather round.
technology?
You don't need to be stressing. You don't need to be guessing. The Obama deception, that was just one lesson. The military got all kind of weapons, and most of them are pointed at
Damn, I love how this flow.
directions. You looking for the same look. You protesting their guns, but you using their Facebook. Oh, you don't
Take
get
it from the top. One more time, bro. There I get this.
class. Gather round right now. The session ain't over. Salam Saeed, provide the beat.
This is off the top, baby.
I think this is due. Gather round. You don't need to be stressing. You don't need to be guessing. The Obama deception, that was just one lesson. The military got all kind of weapons, and most of them are pointed at us from different directions. You looking for the same look. You protesting their guns, but you using their Facebook. Oh, you don't get it yet? The American military captured the world with an internet. You using military tools. And if you use these tools in school, you're in military school. Don't be fooled, man. Don't you realize it's humanity that rules? God will not lose. It's not about what's outside of me. The question is, what can you do without the use of technology? Can you sing? Can you run? Can you weave? Can you draw? Can you dance? Can you perceive? What do you believe? Do you believe your world is ended on 2012 and Christmas Eve? Mind over matter, matter over mind. Where's the ladder? Either way, we gon' climb. Up, 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 up. I ain't finished yet, my skills ain't diminished yet. I'm that MC that shows you how ill it get. Open your eye, tell me if you feel it yet. I hope you alive your soul, did they steal it yet? Well, if they didn't, to you this was written. Get off the block before the clock starts ripping.
Ooh, off the top, brother Stan. It's not even prepared, brother.
Turn the volume up.
You got a lot of copycats out here, brother. Listen,
With hotel,
you have a lot of copycats out this mug, brother. They be trying.
Oh yeah, no.
It don't work. And get on my feed as if I'm supposed to give you everything, like, and do everything. No. That's not what people get paid for stuff like that.
Exactly. But, right.
You know, I was talking to my peeps, man, and we was discussing about we was having a discussion about Barnes and Nobles, right? And how, and actually Karen and we was in Barnes and Nobles yesterday talking about Barnes and Nobles and how we don't go to certain sections in Barnes and Nobles. We don't. I don't buy books out of it because they really don't have nothing in Barnes and Nobles, to tell you the truth.
Right.
Their magazines is crazy though, bro. Trust me, their magazines are crazy. So in the back part of the store, on the walls, they have magazines. For y'all don't know, this is Berber gear, people. Let me explain this. This is made in Morocco. This is not. Let me just take it off to show y'all something.
Man, I need some of that, man.
I got you can buy this one on me. I got a couple more I bought from over there. It's not made in China, y'all.
See, a lot of stuff here it
ain't made in Indonesia.
Made in China.
You see, hold on, let me let y'all see that real quick. You see that? That's Morocco.
Okay.
Not China. So handmade.
Is that green on the inside?
Yes, sir. So this is when I was in Morocco, I bought this back. It's kind of cool, ain't it? With the Berber gears. This is Berber buttons. Berber button. I mean, this is sale if y'all want to buy it. I have a couple other pieces you want to buy if you would like it. Let me show you some more, okay? I got a lot more. A whole lot more. This is actually Berber too.
Huh.
The buttons
Okay.
is Berber. This is made in Morocco too, handmade. Morocco, okay? One more second.
Oh, see, that's oh man, that's quality right there, handmade.
Oh, no doubt. This is another one, handmade. You see the buttons? Berber. Niggas, that's that Arab stuff, y'all. Y'all have no idea.
No press machine.
You run around with European stuff on the G. So this is from, you know, the joint Star Wars, the original Star Wars. I bought this in Tunisia when I was in Carthage. Tunis. That's North Africa too, just in case y'all don't know that. So this I bought in Tunis. Let me see if I can get it. You know, they was wearing this in Tunis, you know, with the hood. You just put it over you like this. Let me help y'all out, show you how this works. Look at the hood though part.
You look like one of the wise men that was in the cipher back in the day.
Hey, you can see me. I was in Tunis with it when I had it on. So let me see if I can fix this right.
When one of the council meetings, like you was in one of the council meetings.
You know what I'm saying? Handmade. Hold up. Oh, that if you want to buy that one too, y'all can. So I can always get more when I go. Let me show you another one, brother. You probably saw this too. Give me 1 second. Oh, I got another one here somewhere. This one. You probably saw me in a picture. I might put this on today. You see the hood again?
Oh yeah. Okay.
You think it look like the Klan, right?
Right.
This is Berber too.
Man, they took all our stuff and made it. Oh my gosh, they made it over here. Good lord.
This is Berber. This is actually handmade once again. It's all handmade. And if the hood is on it too, if you know it look like the Klan. Niggas think African Garrett is wearing a dashiki from China. Nigga, please. Niggas wearing dashikis from China. Talk about, this is African gear, brother. There's only one African gear we're gonna wear. There's only one African. Look, it's the dashiki. So this is another one. So let me help y'all out. Did it say made in Morocco or China? Let me see if I can pull it up. This says Morocco. Not made in China. It's kind of cool name. So who culture y'all in? Just asking. Who's coaching you?
Man, we culture vultures over here, man. We rocking somebody else's culture.
We got our own culture, brother. I'm gonna tell you, we got our own culture, and the culture is black culture. Nigga, ain't no black culture. I'm just being 100 with you. That's why. Oops, I gotta stop saying that. Cause you know why, man? I gotta stop
Why is
saying
that?
because they don't want me on them shows when I talk like that. So I gotta be like, there is a black culture.
Man, who cares, man? These people,
No,
man,
no,
you
no,
gotta.
no, no, they care, brother. They care. They emotional right now, brother. They care.
Oh yeah, they do.
They,
They're very emotional.
they definitely care. They definitely
Mm,
care, brother. So don't say we gotta care about the children, okay?
yeah, definitely.
You ain't get it yet? The minorities. We
That
gotta,
crazy.
we really gotta care about them, right? So they'll get mad because I'm not talking about the ancient black gods of Egypt. I told you I'll set it up with the ancient black gods of Egypt. Let's have our own conversation about it. I'm open for it. Do you hate somebody, Sabir? I told you I'm going to do an interview. I'm going to interview myself. We still working on that, man. I'm going to interview myself about certain questions. Why are you so intimidating, Sabir? Those are the questions. Why don't they want to talk with you, Sabir? And I'm going to answer the questions. It's going to be crazy as hell, though, the way I'm going to do it, though. It's going to be crazy, bro. Crazy, right? So, what's up, my brother? Malik, what's up?
Peace.
They really gonna care once they get shipped to El Salvador. I'm done.
Where's my button?
He said they really going. You talking about the foundational black people? No. They ain't gonna ship them. Nigga, they put them in jail, bro. Ship them. Let me
Oh
tell you
yeah,
something. They're not shipping none of these black people, bro. They're gonna put them in jail. You know why? Because none of them can survive in none of these countries. You want to hear something that's crazy? They can't survive in these countries, bro. They never listen. Let me tell you something. There was a sister. I was in Mexico again. This is random conversation for y'all new cats that don't understand. I've been doing radio for a very, very long time. Talk radio in Philadelphia for y'all that don't know. Okay. So if this is a class, y'all can actually go to Zelle, PayPal, or Chime, and I can switch it over to a class. How about that part? If everybody drop $100, I can switch it to a class. Yes, I'm digging up my nose because it's my nose.
right,
Uh,
right.
so if it's a class, then you can go to Zelle, PayPal, or Chime, and then I can switch over because I'm a Gemini to a class.
And turn the volume all the way up.
Follow me? So the crazy part is, where would they send black people? Let's y'all share this out to these black people.
Oh, they definitely sending us to jail because they can make money off us in jail.
Bam, there you go. So they have to trap you, right? And none of them are
Yep.
studying the law. So the weird part is, right? Let's use logic, common sense, and critical thinking. Wait a minute.
That might be asking a little bit too much for logic and critical thinking, bro.
Let's just use that for 1 second, okay? Use this for 1 second. Are y'all sharing this video out? So I was in Mexico one time, right? And I don't know if you know about Mexico. They won't even go across the border where I'm at right now. Let me tell you how crazy this is, right? This sister got locked up. I swear she was panicking. I think she home now. She went to Mexico one day, right? and she was partying down there, just like
Oh,
Malcolm X's grandson down there too. Let me tell you a story. I'm gonna see if I can connect this together. Y'all know Malcolm's son got killed in Mexico, right? You remember that?
wow.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
I'm explaining something to y'all in 1 second. So niggas believe in conspiracy theorist stuff, right? You're a rap.
Yeah.
So I was in Mexico a couple years ago, and when I came back, there was a sister that was down there, and she was down there partying. When I tell you, bruh, she was blowing my phone up trying to reach other people. They would not let her use the phone the way you Negroes are using phones here, right? In Mexico,
Right.
she was so messed up, brother. She was trying to get out. She was telling me what it looked like in there, what was happening in there, and she was like, she was trying to get somebody to come get her, right?
Right.
She's in Mexico, and she would like literally, and so I would have to be the one that's contacting people for her because you can't get off the phone, get on the phone, get off the phone, get on the phone. So it was that
Yeah.
type of vibe. I don't even know what happened to the sister, but she was down there partying, and that's why they said they love niggas that party and don't realize you wake up in a trap. So she was in
Mm.
Mexico, and the prisons in Mexico ain't no joke. First of all, you listen, you ain't drinking the clean water down there. If you in a cell, what you gonna drink?
Mm.
They tell you don't drink the water in Mexico. You do know that, right? I don't know if you ever been there
Ooh.
before. Oh, you didn't know that?
Ooh. That's crazy. That's man.
Look it up, bro. You don't drink the water in Mexico. Trust me. So, um, Malcolm X's grandson was down there. And the thing about anybody that knows who been there back in the day, they used to say this. Anybody knows this, right? Back in the day, you should go right across the border, back and forth across the border. And I remember sitting in a restaurant with a guy. He was in Simply Hostings in L.A. out here in
Mm.
L.A. He was telling me we used to go back and forth across the border. So what they would do is they would have women come to you. Listen to me. Women would come to you, but really they'd be prostitutes and have you run up a bill. You follow me? And when you don't pay that bill, what you think happens once you're drunk?
Oh snap.
So when Malcolm's grandson was down there, that's what happened. They said he fell off a roof. No, the nigga was thrown off a roof, nigga. Listen, y'all be thinking
That's
this thing is a
crazy.
game, bro. Like for real. These niggas would not survive in another country. I'm gonna be buck with y'all. Like a lot of you black conscious wannabe fighters over here that don't really know history, that never really been out of the country except to Ghana, but we'll get into that too. Trust me, you will never survive, B. I don't give a damn which way you look at it. This is why I'm to a point, brother. I sleep on the floor sometimes. I sleep whatever. I really try to make myself uncomfortable. But if you're really truly from the hood, right, and you ever been locked up before, man, I've been in a cell with about 50, 60 dudes. You ever been in a cell, a prison cell with niggas that's about a holding cell, rather? About 50, 60 niggas. That is the difference between a prison cell and a holding cell. So about 50, 60 niggas in a cell that only supposed to hold like 20 people. You got like 50, 60 people in the cell, and you sleeping. I never slept underneath the toilet, niggas. I'm,
That's crazy.
I'm serious. But I did get uncomfortable when I used to sit in that joint in Philadelphia. I've been in many place stations. 24th and Wolf, nigga. What's that? Go look it up. Look up
Man.
24. Look up 24th and Wolf in Philadelphia. Straight up. That was the most racist mother freaking police station that you would ever want to get caught up in. I'm gonna be real with you. And they used to take us to 24th and Wolf. They was the most racist niggas. Even if you had a nigga that was working in there, the nigga really had no say so, but he was doing what the rest of them are doing. So if you ever been to 24th and Wolf, 11th Street in Philadelphia and Ellsworth, I'm giving y'all places y'all can look them up and think I'm lying. Point Breeze in Philadelphia. I'm giving you places where I was at. I was
Mm.
in every last one of those places. They're called holding cells, people, with about a 60 niggas inside that joint. So if you never been through that, these niggas be crying the blues. Baby, could
Man.
somebody come get me? I'm please. I can't get my hair done. Sorry, I can't have my white man suit on. Please hurry up and come get me. No, I'm very sarcastic, but I'm being real with y'all. So these Negroes that sit here and bark, my nigga, they could not survive inside another country. I'm gonna be real with you. I watched the video with some brothers from Haiti. And I looked at this video, and I'm gonna play this for y'all. And I hope y'all send this out to the foundational Black or dead Americans that run around talking about they're Black people or they running something. You in someone else's culture, bro. Each and every last one of y'all. Your culture, you forgot. Your culture, you neglect. This is my culture too. You think a dashiki is just my culture. No, this is my culture too, because you don't understand the history of the Moors. And I said, this is the one thing they don't talk about is the Moors. Have you ever noticed none of your woke Black conscious people ever bring up the history of the Moors? And I said this to my play mother today. I blame Anthony Browder. People say, well, Dr. Cobb, yeah, I blame him too, because he's still running around talking about we're Black. I blame him also. I blame a lot of these people. And if y'all don't like that I said their names, it's the truth. Dr. Cobb can call me. Anthony Browder can call me. Tony, Oswald Kwesi can call me. All of them can call me. So don't ever think that this is about hate. It's about the truth. And I know y'all don't want truth. This is not about personal, baby. This is about the truth. This is about the truth. I don't act like I'm better than somebody. I don't buy blue checks. I don't walk around with security, but the truth is the truth. All you got to do is walk into the room and your energy is going to shift everything with any of them. This is about uplifting fallen humanity. Niggas over here talking about uplifting their clubs or their groups or they nigga study history. Bobby Hemme used to always say, this ain't no time to join no organizations, bruh. I don't belong to nobody organization. And this is what they fear. That goes for so-called Black Indians, which you don't run. You can say you're a Black Indian all you want. You don't run nothing. You're sitting on probably on a GI, which is a government reservation. You ain't ready to fight, bro. Trust me. You're not. If I'm wrong, come to the cipher. If I'm wrong, don't talk about it. Be about it. Show me. Let me play something for you, brother, that I looked at yesterday with some brothers from Haiti. Listen to these young brothers. Listen to what these young brothers was talking about. I hope y'all share this out to the foundational Black people or Black Indians, whatever you want to call yourself. Listen to this, guys. Young dudes, too. Young cats.
Nothing. And really created something, bro. Came buy the house.
Let's start this over.
You feel me? From Haiti with nothing and really created something, bro. Came buy the house, started a family. You feel me? My dad owned multiple fucking properties of real estate. You feel me? My mom worked her fucking ass off every fucking morning on the dot up every morning. No excuses, fam. She get the fuck up and get the shit and do what she have to do. But every time I hear these fucking Americans, all they do is fucking make excuses, fam. They always find excuses.
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
Bro, my parents came here at 30 years old.
That's why I don't.
When you think about it, put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine going to another country at 30 years old and restarting your whole life.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah. And you can't speak a lick of English.
Can't even speak their language.
That's why I ain't gonna lie. Like, I hate when people be like, "Oh, you're lucky," stuff like that. Oh, I hate when I hate when people gripe and be like, "Oh," like especially like I feel like,
and he's
Americans,
right
because I mean we in America, so Americans who have lines and lines and lines and lines of family here and they complaining, I'd be like, bro, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
Right, bro.
I ain't never met my.
Y'all sat there and kept fucking up. Up.
Yeah,
and don't figure out, okay, maybe I'm fucking up. Look, what's the right way to do this shit?
Exactly.
And then want to point the finger at the white man, like, oh, the white man did it. No, fuck that. Figure out what the white man doing and then try to capitalize off the shit. America is based off capitalism, nigga. Learn how to capitalize and capitalize.
They think we lucky, but they don't realize. I mean, I don't know if you had to go through this shit, Gary, but you know, you was down south, nigga. I got off the bus
Haitian Friday.
every time, get my ass beat, bro, just for being a zoo. Being Haitian, that's it.
I got picked. I never got my ass
beat. Always getting jumped.
I couldn't even sit in the back of the bus because the back of the bus, that's where the motherfuckers were.
Y'all said
if we really talking about racism, these black people was racist too.
Y'all used to beat the fuck out of us. I had to run as soon as I got off the bus. Take off to try to get to the crib, bro.
Rosa Parks,
nigga. What? We lucky? Right. No, y'all only saying that now because we done made a way. We done took over the shit. Not a Zoe's taking over and shit. Now y'all want to fuck with us. But back then, you think I forgot? Oh, they rats.
And our stance is not coming from a fucking like what's that word called? Like
racist.
Huh?
narcissist.
Why
No,
would
not
they-
narcissist.
Hey,
I'm
let me
saying
tell you
like a
something,
more
RC.
like
You're not
a
built like
victim
that, brother.
mindset. Like,
I'll say it
bias.
to you.
yeah, not biased because people
You
will be
can't
like,
even
oh,
say we
you
wouldn't
don't, you talking shit about the black people just because we used to whoop your ass. No,
Shout
no,
out
no.
Tip
That's not
Money.
the
I agree
reason
with
why. We're
everything
really
they
speaking
say.
from a logical,
Experience.
fact-based
Experience,
shit.
real
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
So all
What
in
we
all,
really
what is
had to
this
go
topic
through.
talking about? Lazy Americans?
Yes.
Yes, Americans
Back-
are
back-
lazy
back-
foreign.
Listen, let me tell you something. Some of you niggas are. And most of you niggas just joined the military. You're still getting a check from the European. See, this is the thing. I don't give a damn if you don't like it, brother. What I'm saying, it's the truth. It's the truth.
Because we got whole families over here and won't even come together to start our own business, dog. That's crazy.
I tell it to a nigga to his face. Come on the feet. I tell it to your face. They are. And what it is, we're culture vultures, my nigga. They are. If you don't understand real history and put people in, I don't separate my people from the Caribbean, baby. I don't. This is them. The same way you have your thoughts about other people. I've met people from Ethiopia. There's a sister named Mary. And I told the story before, dark as hell. She said when she came in, she was the first generation of Ethiopians here. You know what she said? She said that they actually mistreated her. They mistreated her in the 70s. When we see these people, we see them separate. This is what these young brothers are going through. Niggas are sitting here benefiting from what the European is giving them. For real, for real. I'm just keeping it 100 with you.
They doing the same thing, bro.
It's the
They
same.
doing the exact same thing.
So
What's the solution though, Mr. Bay?
Solution is that we need to understand, like he said, take what they're doing. All of this I just showed you, right? All of this I just showed you. Take it back because it's not theirs. People, let me tell you something. When people come into this country, bro, they're told not to talk to you. I've listen, fam. I've been on planes, and when I'm going, y'all go to vacation places. I'm sitting in places where I'm like the dude saying, well, why don't you tell the black people this in the United States? You know what I say? They don't want to hear this shit because it's not black power. I tell them this, and they're saying, yo, dude, you are the voice. But the problem is, it's our people that is stopping it. It's our people. The reason why most people come here and don't talk to y'all, right, is because they can be deported.
Bro, stop with the generalizations, man. I grew up around
That's
Ethiopians, Afro-Caribbeans,
that's
Nigerians,
you,
all of it, bro.
That's you.
All of it, bro. And
We
when they
got
come
it.
here, bro, they acting just like us, man. So to say
Dude,
that they coming
some
over
of
here
listen, but
and
you
they
can't say
acting like
all of them. You cannot say all of you are
you just say it of all of us, bro. So stop
listen, they're
projecting,
not
man.
saying
You
all
just
of
do the
us.
same thing, Sabir.
They're not
Sabir,
saying
I love
all
you
of
like
us.
a brother, bro, but you can't sit up here and call a spade, bro.
Brother,
You sit
I'm
up there
not
and say
saying
that it's all of us, and then
I'm
when we
not
say it's
saying
all of
it's
them,
all of us because I will be part of that. I'm not saying it's all of us, but I'm sharing with you what we do.
but we making generalizations, and I agree with you. We do it.
We do.
But we can't make generalizations and say that it don't go both ways.
They make generalizations. They make generalizations towards people too.
Right,
So
like you just
again,
posted. So you just posted a generalization.
What you seeing, right, is their experience, right? If he just said
Because it's an experience, don't make it valid.
brother, let me explain something to you, just in case you don't understand how this works. You never been shot up. You never been shot. I'm gonna give you an example of me. You never been shot up, and it's not by a white person. My son was killed by my own people, right? Shot up. So how am I making excuses up for the things that we are doing?
Sorry for your loss. My father was shot in the head, bro. My
I
fucking
was shot
best
in my
friend
head.
died, bro. No, it wasn't me, bro. But you can't just like you said, they sit up there and use that shit as an excuse, bro. We can't keep using that sense of, yeah, we got shot, bro. But what are we doing now? What are we doing? And you're right. It probably was somebody that looked like you, right?
He just said that. What did my brother just say?
You don't think Haitians shooting each other, bro?
Yes.
You don't think they shooting each other?
Brother, listen. I know what they're doing. I'm just sharing with you because I'm not one-sided with this.
Okay.
I'm talking about you fix with you. If I'm on here every day, right, trying to fix us.
We can't be saved, bro. You can't fix it.
Brother. Well, you say we can't fix them. That's the cop.
No, I said you can't fix us. You said that you were trying to fix us. You can't fix us, bro.
I gotta do
we can only fix ourselves.
Brother, if I have a voice, if you have a voice, if you have a mic, you keep doing it. You keep doing it until they get it. Sometimes I do want to give up. I'm not getting a pension from the government. I'm not getting a pension from a school. I'm literally on here every day saying, how can we get this done? I produce newspapers. I produce a bunch of lessons, the books I just bought. Did you buy any of them? No.
I did, point. Don't do
listen,
that.
bro, I just said it again. brother, buying one, keep buying. I got about 100 of them. That's the point. So I'm doing what I'm going to do.
I gave thousands of dollars to you.
Okay, I'm doing what I'm doing. You haven't given me $1,000, but
bro, I can post a cash app right now. Sabir.
Don't do that. We ain't gonna go back and forth, but you can pull it up.
Don't do that, Sabir.
Definitely pull it up. Okay. So my point is that has nothing to do with what we're doing. People, these Europeans, again, spend not 1,000, millions to keep doing what they're doing.
They got millions.
Okay, so listen, brother, hold up, brother. We have it too. And I'm not even talking about where you're going to spend your money at. We do the same thing.
But what blueprint is they following? Not to cut you off, Mr. Sabir, real quick.
What blueprint are they following? We can follow these people who are saying we got this and we got this. We're gonna do this. I've been in this thing for a long time, bro. And I've seen so many damn hypocrites. It's pathetic, bro. It's so many people I helped out. And if I don't go along with what they go along with, we're gonna step away from Sabir. And that's what I'm trying to get him to understand. If I'm speaking about Haitians, I know what Haitians are doing. I know what Jamaicans are doing. But when people are coming here, right, in this land, and they're benefiting off of it, right? They have what? One, they have nationality. Two, they can deal with human rights issues. They can go home. But if we're here on this land, we are petrified because they're going to take something from us. And that's what we're afraid of. That's what we're afraid of. We're going to lose our house, lose our mortgage, lose this, lose that. Listen, lose it, find it, work it, make it happen. You follow me? When you really go through this thing, brother, you understand it. Like I said, it's so much that I can tell you that I'll be going through, but I'm still pushing. I'm not getting $1 million from nobody. And motherfuckers sit up and say, well, that you gave me, nigga, don't bring up what I gave, because I can tell you what I did for people. That's my point. I don't bring that up. And this is the thing that we do. You do what you do. You do what you do, and you don't stop it. You don't stop. You keep going. It's like a laser beam. You keep going. I'm not saying they don't do that. We all do that, but I'm telling you from my experience, what we done, what we still doing to each other. You don't have to do it. That's my point. If I have an issue, even if I'm going through with RC, I'm gonna call RC on the phone and say, yo, they just was talking about you, bro. Let me tell you what they just told me. They're gonna pay me 50 grand and knock you off. That's the type of person that I am. I have principles and morals. And if I see my brothers in trouble, yo, bro, what you need? I got you. That's how I am. And never would bring up what I did for somebody. You notice I told you I helped a lot of people in this conscious community. I don't bring it up. Cameron said you should talk about it. No, y'all have no idea how I used to turn money away. Give it to that person. Give it to him. Smalls, give it to him. Smalls say, no, you don't want to do the research Sabir. So it's a very, very hard job to do this, bro. And I'm watching them do it. All they're doing is they sitting back and they watching us. That's what the FBI does. It's thinking. That's what they do. Are you studying the FBI? And if you studying the FBI, are you telling the people the game? See, I'm going to study them, and then I'm going to tell you them. That's how I am.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying for the solution. As me being a young man and coming in and just listening to the conversation is that, like, that's why I say, what's the solution? Because I listen to 19 Keys. I listen to a lot of black motivational speakers around the world and things in that nature. And that talks about motivation. And the main important thing that they say is the solution. You know what I mean? We all can identify the problem, and what's the solution to the problem? You know what I mean? How can we crack down? What can we do as the people and as the person that's speaking for us, the public speaker that's speaking for the people?
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Remove myself from that. I'm gonna be real. I don't want to be a part of that, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't want to be, because this is what happens, bro. And it's things that I really want to say, brother, honestly, that I can't. It's like I want to, but if you read between the lines of what I'm saying, bro, you'll get it. Do you understand when Malcolm X went through what he went through, when he went overseas, right? He woke up. And I said this, I felt that same energy when I came back home. And I told Smalls and I told Phil and I told all of them this. I felt that same energy, bro. I swear. And I still feel that energy. That a nigga look like you and I will be the ones. They don't need to send a European in no more. They're going to send one of us in. They will push a liar out on a platform. But a real person that they know that's a threat, they will say, listen, dude, do this. Get close to him. I swear. Malcolm age. I told you that guy, the elder that I was speaking with, Earl Grant, older guy. It was with Malcolm X when he got killed. He's not a problem when he's saying the white man's the devil. When you tell him the game, brother, how this thing go. And I've been in places not because I'm getting paid from nobody or the military. I use my own money to go to these countries, sit with these people, right? And trying to figure this thing out. And I'm like, yo, that shit is scary. Like, it's stuff that I can't even tell you. It's scary as shit. I'm gonna be real with you. And it was times that, like I said, being in Turkey, I locked my doors, putting suitcases up against my door. Well, why would you go, Sabir? I'm going to figure this thing out. So when Malcolm came back, Malcolm became a threat. Malcolm wasn't talking the same stuff that he was talking. So these things that you do, you learn from these things. You learn. And you sit back and you watch that it's our people. I can pull out all the books on the COINTELPRO or what happened to him. Hold on, let me just show you something. And if I was a person that was really trying not to tell you something, I wouldn't share certain stuff with y'all. I wouldn't share these things with you. I don't just have them here just to have them here. I literally read them. I know the people that will come around you. Well, you want to drink? You want to do this? I got you. You follow me? And then throw things up in your face. I've never threw nothing up in nobody's face what I've done. Not even with a female. You won't even hear me talk about a female, what I've done. You don't hear me talk about those things because it's irrelevant, because it's only in the eyes of Allah. That's it. Long as you leave this planet knowing that you did what you came here to do. The problem is, brother, we don't know our purpose. We can't save the world, bro.
Right.
You can only ignite them. We cannot save the world. So I'm using my body, my experience, right?
And where we get that doctrine from, real quick?
Which one?
Of thinking we can save the world. Where that come from?
I think from some black people, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's not from no black people.
I was asking.
White collar. Yeah, it's from our white colonizers. Man, when we got
a lot of stuff from white colonizers, brother.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But that's my point. We don't know our roots and where we come from. And when we talk about upbringing ourselves, you understand what I'm saying? It becomes selfish. We want to worry about the Chinese man, the Arabian man. We never want to take care of self. But the minute we talk about empowering about ourselves, it's a threat to everybody. We a threat to everybody, though.
But we are the Arabs, and this is what I'm saying. When I was in Barnes and Noble, we laughed.
I don't believe that, Mr. Sabir.
That's you because you're not researching it.
But I am researching because I know where they come from. I believe you do too, as a more.
Tell me where did you research at? And I'm gonna help. I'm gonna give you some stuff while you thinking about where you research. I'm gonna help you out.
No, I don't have to think about it. I can give you.
I asked you a question. I asked you where did you research it at? That's all I said.
Oh well, from the Bible.
I'm done. Huh? Okay, we're gonna leave that one alone. He said from the Bible. Okay, bro. All right. Okay.
Oh my God.
You tell me. Wait. Did you just say did you just say the Bible?
Yes, the progenitors of who created the Arabics and where they come from. Like,
my God.
The King James Bible.
He said the King James. So you're gonna tell me because y'all heard that the rumors of King James that he was a pedophile and all that stuff or whatever. I know. I'm just saying. I just heard how he said the King James version.
I never even said. Listen.
I know. Not true. I know. Not true, Mr. Sabir. I'm talking about him. No, because he said.
I did not know all that. I wasn't even gonna bring all that up, but okay.
I know. So what you were saying about the King James Bible?
First of all, let me explain this to you. What he's maybe saying. I don't want to speak for that brother, but maybe this is the key, bro.
He said that we are the Arabics.
Hold up. Let me explain this to you, brother. I need you to listen because this is the problem. Listening is the key to everything. You cannot, and I said this on Sunday show, and it got real quiet. I asked the question: Can you copyright the Bible? Yes or no?
Yes.
You can copyright the Bible. You can copyright the Word of God.
The Bible, you said the Word of God is two different things for the Bible. Though, right? Who say that's the Word of God? That ain't what I said,
brother. Then whose word is it then? Who word is it?
The Bible. The Bible is just just documents, sir. It's literally just documentations. That's it.
They say that's the Word of God.
It's a story. Yes, that's what they say. That's the thing. Okay. We keep saying what they said. I've done research to know what it is. That's why I'm
answering. Let me ask you a question again, brother. Listen to me. I need you to keep listening. If it's the Word of God, who said it then? Then why are you following them? Who's the they? Who are they? The ones that wrote it.
Okay, you have different people. Some is disciples of Jesus Christ, followers of Christ. Some is just you got the story of Esther, who was just a person who she was a servant of who was it? Hagar. It's just different documentation. Yeah. everybody name that's in the Bible don't make them prophets or people of the Bible. It's just
No,
they
but
perception of
RC,
it.
you left the feed, brother. You could have stayed on the feed, but it's not me going back and forth with you, my brother.
No, I'm not going back and forth. I'm answering.
No, I'm reading a comment, brother. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah. I'm just answering your question. I'm sorry.
No, brother. Let me help you out. I want you to pick up, if you can. I want you to pick this book up, just for the record. Since you just said the Bible can be copywritten, right? Not the word of God, to the Bible, right? So I want you to read. Do me a favor. Dig a little deeper. Since you say the Bible's a regular book, right? A regular book, right?
Right.
People. Okay. So what I want you to do, right? Is I want you to read this. Okay. Oh, you wasn't talking to me, RC? So here you go, right here. All right. I want you to do me a favor. Since you said that it could, I want you to read. So I'm going to give you some tools, okay, brother? I want you to read The Unknown Arabs. Give me 1 second, brother. I'm going to give you a couple of things so you can actually do these things for yourself, right? And this is why I said I want you to read for yourself, not on the internet, but I want you to read just a little bit more, right? Because we truly don't. That's why I said go into a Barnes and Nobles one day, right? In the back part of the store at Barnes and Nobles, where we don't go, right? Where we don't go. And I'm sitting, and Karen, we in the store yesterday, Karen said, oh, she said to me, she said, oh yeah, we don't go to that part because we don't see ourselves there. That's what she said. We don't see ourselves, because I want to know, they're looking for what, a black person with big nose and big lips? You think that's what everybody look like in Africa? No, that's not true. See, this is the thing about people who are on these platforms who are not really telling the truth about what is going on. And there's no disrespect to 19 Keys in them, because that's the feel-good session. I just want y'all to understand that. That's feel-good, not truthful. But
no, I totally get what you're saying.
Now, let me show you something. Bear with me. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to pull something up. And in the back of, I'm going to pull the magazines up, but I'm going to show you something, okay? And when I said they don't want to have this type of conversation, this is what I meant by that. They don't want this conversation because everything they were told was stories. So give me 1 second. Inside this magazine, let's see if I can find it. Okay, give me 1 minute. Now, in the magazine, I'm going to show you the magazine first. I just bought yesterday, so bear with me. This one was 17. Right? I love picking up. See, this is already tagged up. Look at this. This one was $34, I think it was. 34. Right? So bear with me. This is what real researchers do. They connect all these things. You don't just sit back and say, I'm gonna just take the slave stuff. This is another one. This one was 24, I believe it was. Yeah, this one was 21. The Templar. Now I'm just going to show you what they have. Hold up. I'm going to show you what black people want to pick up in the stores. Give me 1 second. I got it. We will pick up this one. We will pick this one up because we see ourselves as being slaves, right? But not knowing that if you pick up certain books, right, or magazines, you're going to see your history if you get the right person to explain it. So give me 1 second, okay? I want you to see what it says. I'm going to play this song, and I want you to read it, y'all, okay? I'm going to leave it up here for a minute. I'm going to leave this up here for a minute. Now, this is not us. This is them in their books, but we don't go into the back of Barnes and Nobles to see what the hell he got there. So I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. I want y'all to read it. Okay? So tell them, let's have this conversation. You see that says pre-Islamic, so y'all thought Arabic started in Saudi Arabia?
Holy are you.
I'll be right back, baby.
Holy are you. There is no God but you. There is no God but you.
Need to talk to y'all for a minute.
Praise be the Lord.
Get serious for a minute.
Holy are you. Holy are you. There is no God but you. There is no God but you. G.O.D. the God and the Saint.
Yeah.
If you be violent in his footsteps, you will become
find it hard to believe. And it is why they call me the God MC, the lyricist. Trace this style to the roots, some genesis. The world wonder, I'm still standing like pyramids. Design so vivid, every brick it got a story to tell. My rhyme flow different like a hieroglyphic. Mind prolific, infinite like mathematics. The first language, now add that and add graphic. Ahead, it gon' let the blocks know it's the gospel. Life's no manual, so watch close. The new Michelangelo and Pablo Picasso. Prepare to show you the cosmos and rock flows. Even my lyrical, metaphysical, with this and do is help you get to your spiritual pinnacle. You find your mind too far-fetched for it to fathom. I bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. It's like watching a Big Bang Theory emerge. I take titles, spawn them to a billion words. They want a clear view. When the father's in the darkest corners of the universe, to a corner near you. A barrel and ghetto apparel. Stay flamed up, Fort Knox display. A modern day King Tut. Rap tight, rap like I've been preserved in time. Spit the holy water, touch it to turn it to wine. It's the God.
Holy are you. There is no God but I am the Alpha and Omega. There is no God but you are not what you look. You don't even know what you look.
We were children of the Most High, so we fell from paradise to holy hell. Probably descendants of the Holy Grail. Another part of history they won't reveal. Time to only tell. You waiting for judgment. It came in the form of a dog in the game to create this composition. It's blood in my veins.
You heard what he said? It came in a dove. Things are coming. It could be a homeless person, y'all. Y'all don't get it. It could be a homeless person, whoever, but you will reject that person because they're not dressed up. Say it again, Rakim. You looking for somebody wearing Prada, brother. Y'all better pay attention.
Tell you waiting for judgment. It came in the form of a dog in the game to create this composition. It's blood in my vein. The chemical is identical. We one of the same. There's 7 letters in all 3 of my government names. Walk on water. No, neither to Jesus. It's a parable to make followers and readers believers from Egypt to Budapest. Rakim is the truest left. Understand the scriptures like the minister Louis F. I told you who God is. You ignore me like most of the prophets. Jesus, Solomon, Abraham, Moses, and Muhammad. I show the scholars will fulfill the broken promise. I speak the truth to predict the future like Nostradamus. And revelations and hope in my close reveal the 7.
Just come on and feed, JB.
When I open the seal, interpret the holy.
That's your first warning, JB. I told you I'm only going to give y'all one warning. Come on and feed, or I'm going to get rid of you. I said this when I started it. Let's go.
These flows the gods translated to raw and decode the Bible. Warn the elders in the mosque, Masons and the laws, the 7 churches, the synagogues. It's the Renaissance, in the bronze, like the Messiah, rocking my laws, about to reveal a bigger secret in time, man of God.
Holy are you, holy are you.
Read between the lines, baby. Read between the lines.
No God, and soon I will challenge of the world. I am the Alpha and Omega.
Read between the lines, baby. Keep trying to tell y'all these things, man. Read between the lines. Yes, he snapped on that. So when you really sit back, right, and see what I've seen in my life, bro, like you become a threat to these people, bro. And not just the white man, because he already know that you not ain't gonna pay no attention until the last minute. You know. So when you go to these places, and this again, there's so much, brother, like files and stuff that I've recorded, pictures that I've taken in my journeys, brother. You would probably be scared as hell to show it, because I sat back and as we in Barnes and Nobles, I'm like pulling all this stuff out. I'm like, damn, okay. So did y'all know who that Philip? Because y'all think Arab started in the Middle East, and the Middle East was what 1930s, 40s. That's something new. So as if you paid attention, you see it was way before that. So who's speaking more closer to what Jesus was speaking? Would it be the Arabs, or would it be y'all black people that speak in English? message, because they do say Allah. It's Aramaic. Think about it. So let's go forward. Let's show you a little bit more. I did a book yesterday, brother, also on this Roman. I was in Carthage too, for the record, y'all. I know y'all don't want to hear that though, but I was in Carthage too. But I did this last night, brother Marcus. Philip the Arab. Now watch everybody go online, look up Philip the Arab instead of getting the book off me. Y'all can get the book. Oh, really now? I don't want to get it from Sabir. No, go look him up. Please don't do that to yourself, brother JB. Don't do that to yourself, homie. You should really get the book. Woo! Okay? Now watch you go online, look it up, and say that nigga Sabir was right. I hate that nigga Sabir. I hate him. I hate Sabir. Okay, so let me show y'all why I'm doing this. Why it's so crazy. When you go to these places, not what somebody's telling you, but when you actually go to the places, it start making so much damn sense. Not on YouTube. Hey, brother, stop repeating it. JB can get on the feed, buddy. Ask me for the link. He can jump on the feed. So when you go to Carthage, right? So I was trying to figure out, that's the Carthaginian ruins, y'all, for the record. I was trying to figure out, was these motherfuckers fighting each other? Was they us? That's Carthage, people. Behind me is the Carthaginian ruins. So JB, if you come on the feed, baby, come on, show me these facts. I'm not talking about the Bible, brother. That's the problem. You get distracted. This is why horses, no, he only talking about the Bible. This is why horses don't run right, don't look right nor left. They stay focused. And that's why you can get so distracted on so many levels. And a girl could probably walk past you. Are you paying attention to that girl in the red dress? Yeah, they turn around, gun in your face. That's JB and most of y'all. So, distraction in the motherfucker, bro. So, instead of saying, well, Sabir, what is in Carthage? That's Carthage, people. So if you know about Rome and who were they, where it come from, the history, which I just told you about. No, we're not talking about the Bible. I never was talking about the Bible. Was it? Hey, ask my brother here, Dante. Dante, did I say your name right, brother? I wasn't talking about the Bible. He brought the Bible up. I'm not.
No, you wasn't talking about the Bible. The other guy brought the Bible up.
He brought the Bible up.
Nigga,
they hear what they want.
Yeah.
See, this is the problem with most black people. They hear what they want to hear, and then they turn off, and then they come back on. I was never talking about the Bible. He brought the Bible up. I wasn't talking about the Bible. This is not a Bible conversation. You got to go to Sunnet and I'm show for that.
We were actually talking about the Arabs.
That's what I was saying. Like,
so distracted.
But have you noticed he didn't bring anything up, and they keep talking about who the Arabs are instead of saying, let's find out who the original Arabs are. They should get the Unknown Arab book. They should really travel too. Travel is the key to everything. Seriously. So they hear what they want to hear. Because if I was going to talk about the Bible, I'll talk about the Ethiopian Bible. So
it just amazes me that these are adults, man. I'm always
flabbergasted. It's amazing, ain't it, brother? They hear what they want to hear. So they can't follow this type of program because it's above their education rate, I guess. So this is another one from a magazine. Wait a minute. What? This don't look like I pulled this up online, did it? No, I did not. Wait a minute. Was an Ethiopian soldier. Is it making sense yet, y'all? This is crazy, right? And this is why people can't follow this. And I've only been in here for an hour, less than probably talking about this subject, less than an hour. Think about it. Who's keep texting me? Hold on. I'm responding to a text, y'all, so bear with me. Okay. So let me just show you something, just in case y'all don't know what that is. Oh, I don't believe that, Sabir. But you believe everything the European gives you, right? Give me 1 second. See, when they look up this information, brother, they're going to find the truth in it, and they're going to be like, that nigga was right. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can Pull this up. Y'all see who that said that was? Okay, then let's go here for a second. And this is in 2010. Damn. That's just, wait a minute. Hold up. Pump your brakes, bro. Well, the black conscious people never showed me that, Sabir. That's pseudo, brother. That's a lie. Black History Month 2010. Oh, my goodness. Damn. Walaikum salam, family. Damn. So, I'm just telling y'all should really get this book. I'm trying to tell you, the book I just did, it'll help you out a lot. It will definitely help you out a lot instead of arguing with me. Do your own due diligence, B. I told you the reason why you don't see me on certain people's platforms, brother, because this conversation is not to feel good. It's not the point and blame. And again, we got violence everywhere, but we don't have to do what they're doing. We don't. So who's more colonized? And that's what Frantz Fanon was saying. Let me quote Frantz Fanon. Frantz Fanon said this. Where's my book at? Frantz Fanon said that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. I didn't say it. Frantz Fanon said it. The oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. Carter G. Woodson said, well, you can control a man's thinking. You do not have to worry about his actions. You know, Black History Month. So, Frantz Fanon, just in case your black scholars don't tell you about who he is, he talks about it. Not in this book, though. But he spoke about the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed oppresses themselves. Turn around, look at our people, and tell me what happened. You was educated by him, right? Yeah, you were. You brag about how many degrees you had from the white man, because without his degrees, you couldn't get what you believe you got. This is why we hold on to the terms like doctors. I'm a doctor, and let everybody know I'm a doctor. I'm a lawyer, and you ain't fixing that near problem. Doctors fix the problem. Real doctors. Okay, let me help y'all out. Doctors like this person that you should know about. Why don't you know about Ibn Sina? Come on, talk to me for a minute. Why don't y'all cats know about Ibn Sina?
Excuse me if I interrupt, but these aren't doctors. These are practitioners.
Oh, they say they practice in medicine. Oh, they say that all the time. They do say they practice in medicine. Definitely say they practice it, but all these European studies, these guys. You think I'm lying? All of them study them. So when you move around and move abroad, right, and you sit with certain people, oh my God, dude, you'd be surprised. These niggas know all about these people. Law hate. Ask somebody, I don't know who this is, Solo Dolo. Go around and ask somebody about Ibn Sina, Ibn Battuta. Ask them about Ibn Khaldun. These motherfuckers gonna say, yeah, we know who that is, but they can't tell you. So my brother asked the question, what's the solution? Because let me help you out about the solution part. The solution part to this, education means to draw out what's in you. Did that make sense? Edu means to draw out what's in you. That's what education means. Edu, prefix and a suffix. Draw out what's already in you. And what I'm looking at, we don't want solutions. Everybody want a payday. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's really nothing wrong with it. But don't come to me talking about what's the solution when I'm giving you the solutions and I'm giving y'all what y'all can do. And what happens, shout out to the brother, he just texted me, he said, yo, Sabir, that nigga said he gave you thousands. That nigga didn't give me thousands, but he said what you give us is way more than thousands of dollars. Way more. He said it's like 50, 60 grand. So don't tell me about your pennies that you gave me, family. Donation, like, nigga, you ain't that. Listen, don't do that to yourself. And like, you just gave me a flat $1,000. That's what niggas think they gave me. You ain't give me a flat 1,000 nothing.
Hey, I just gave you a nickel.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's kind of crazy, brother. I mean, my brother Jamal did it many times. Shout out to that brother. Shit. Nonstop. So I give credit where the credit is due. So don't do that to yourself, baby, and play yourself. I know the work that I do. Trust me, I do. And I know the people who try to play me. So everybody keep talking about what's the solutions. You don't want solutions, B. Because I'm going to tell you something. This is a lonely road. I can ask for it. Why you asking to be on my feed, brother? Let me put it up here for you. There it is right there. Zelle, PayPal, or Chime.
Right. Why are you here?
Because this is what, you know how Marcus, when you do something.
Charity knowledge.
You know the funny part is I may do stuff to Marcus and we still cool as hell, right? I may throw something at somebody and that nigga bark. And that's what happened. He barked. Because you know he's the problem. He wants something for nothing. So don't come
everywhere he go, he's asked to pay for something. Everywhere.
Exactly. So let's go. We don't want solutions, baby. He can get the book though.
Every time I turn on the news, it gets depressing. Watch the news, it gets, man, come on. Y'all know what this is for
real.
Get
the books, baby.
It's time to wise up. Time to hold yours. Word up. No time for giving up.
But niggas will steal everything I'm doing, right, and do their videos and act like it was them, though.
Word up.
Don't get mad.
We gotta take control of our own community. That's word. We only spitting hard rhymes for hard times. Listen to me closely, it's about to get toasty. I be the speaker of the house like Nancy Pelosi. The challenges we facing on the world is this. The banks are telling governments to do that and do this. No one's taking a true risk. No one's the loser. We need to do trade with Cuba. Open up the borders all the way to we gotta take control of our own community.
You trade with Cuba, Mexico, overseas, wherever, people. Trade.
We only spitting hard rhymes for hard times.
Hit the question, Malik. Solo would have got
Listen to me closely, it's about to get toasty. I be the speaker of the house like Nancy Pelosi. The challenges we facing on the world is this. The banks are telling governments to do that and do this. No one's taking a true risk. No one's the loser. We need to do trade with Cuba. Open up the borders all the way to Aruba. Give tax breaks for all teachers and tutors. Cats don't like how the teacher be talking. And cats don't walk where the teacher be walking. Love and develop yourself. That spells lady. I teach it to young girls and women go crazy. Philosopher, criticism don't faze me. It's all the way to Aruba. Give tax breaks for all teachers and tutors. Cats don't like how the teacher be talking. If cats don't walk where the teacher be walking. Love and develop yourself. That spells lady. I teach it to young girls and women go crazy. Philosopher, criticism don't faze me. I walk in the truth, even the wind obeys me. Standing with a protest sign, free Haiti. My rhyme blows your mind like the 380. I made $1 million last year. One more time. Teacher be walking, love and develop yourself. That spells lady. I teach it to young girls and women go crazy. Philosopher, criticism don't faze me. I walk in the truth, even the wind obeys me. Standing with a protest sign, free Haiti. My rhyme blows your mind like the 380. I made $1 million last year. Change me. I make money, man. The money does not make me. Lately, my popularity just heightened. Cause KRS-One enlightens. I go off the top and I recite.
I'm on the same day.
I write 3 books for your mind to enlighten. I promote stop the violence so we can stop fighting. If you're part of this movement, don't just be websiting. Volunteer somewhere where people just might win and just need a little help, support from the right friend. Little help, support from the right friend. Then it ain't about stupid white men with blacks, Latinos, and Asians act just like them. KRS-One, I got the style from DMC. I take it all the way back to 83. But right now, KP gonna drop the chorus on me.
Only on Severe Bass Show.
Revolution, revolution, that's the only solution. 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 Revolution, revolution, that's the hard time. Revolution, revolution, that's the only solution.
You ain't ready for revolution.
Revolution, revolution, that's the hard time. Revolution, revolution, that's the only solution. Illuminati this, Bill Bird that. The white owl on the dollar goes way back. If the proof matches the truth, I say that. And the truth is that we in a debt we can never pay back. So to balance the budget, we can never say that. When the law's on the floor and the justice lays back, there's the Maybach though, giving us hope. When the Mercedes Corporation is trying to stay afloat, the whole thing's a joke and falling apart. The only institution you can really trust is art. And with art, you can start up a civilization. We already worldwide, man, so why are we waiting? Hip hop is the spot where that money be making. And if we unite tonight, we can start up a nation. Get free from the greed in the heart of this nation and create our own nation from the words that I'm stating. Hip hop, make noise if you part of this nation and you ain't get sucked into globalization.
Y'all don't even understand why I'm doing it this way. Like, you don't even know who I talk to. I relate things even when I have conversations with KRS-One, whoever. When I have conversations with different individuals that y'all may not know, I'm relating it because they're listen, they can't say what I say. I don't know if y'all know this or not. They cannot say what I say. So I'm relating it my way to y'all. And I go through so much hell, like my brother right here. Y'all know who that is. Out eating dinner. The legend. Stevie. That's the legend. So y'all don't know what I know. So, and the thing is that I'm doing things my way. I'm not asking them for anything. I'm creating things. And that's all you got to do is create it. Put the work in. Will Smith had a saying, I pay dues, not dudes pay attention. But again, it's not about the information. It's about who can sell out a room with fake stuff. Because I told you need to look up this thing called fake famous. There's a thing called fake famous that they did a test. And everything is a test with y'all. Everything. Remember that video I did yesterday? I played. It's called fake famous. You can buy friends. You can buy whatever. You can buy likes. I don't buy friends. I try to get rid of some of the friends. And I don't buy likes. Okay? So that's why I'm not liked with them. So let's pull this one up too. So once you understand this, right? And people talk about the Sharia law. Do you know that the whole concept of jury come from Sharia law too? Did y'all know that? Contracts come from Sharia law too? I'm gonna educate y'all real quick, okay? I know, because they got to keep you away from Islam. Oh no, brother, that's that Arab talk, brother. No. And the only people that we look at is the lighter versions of the people. The light people. This is another one. You can get this one too, Brother Marcus. Right? Bear with me. Very simple, right?
The origins of justice.
Oh my God. That's what even I told you when we was in, if you ever been to Morocco, right? You can come back on, brother. When we in Morocco, right? There's a whole history that's in Morocco. And the whole concept of the term, you know how somebody had Chairman Fred Hampton or chairman? That's an Arabic word too. Chairman. It's all Arabic. So these guys got y'all on social media talking crazy. They got y'all, oh brother, these Arabs, brother, I don't like them because they did such and such. Nah, nigga, we had our hand in slavery too. We did. So let me play a video for you real quick, bro. So y'all can get that one. Y'all email me Sabir Bay Radio. But let's play this real quick. I don't know one. Let's do this real quick.
When did we have our hands on slavery?
Oh, bro, you don't know? Did you just say that, bro?
Yeah.
In Virginia, in Louisiana.
No. I'm gonna play it because I think he came in late. Because I played it yesterday. This is why I said subscribe to the channel. I told y'all before. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I won't be reading your comments. You won't be able to comment. I told you. Y'all gotta subscribe to the channel because I played the video yesterday. I'm gonna play it again just for y'all. But that's not it. But I'm gonna play it one more time from Ghana. I can listen, bro. I can pull out some books if we have time, and I'll do that real fast for you. But let me play this for you first. Pay attention, because everybody just want to hear keywords. Okay, when we have slavery, but I just talked about this.
Slavery, squirrel, slavery.
I just talked about. Listen to what I just talked about. I just said where chairman come from. He never responded. I just told you where jury come from, right? Things that they can't touch. But slavery, a nigga can touch. Let's talk about slavery, bro. How do you know? But I'll play that in a second. So give me 1 minute. Listen up.
Sharia goes against interest, which means you can take a loan without being in debt forever, i.e. having ethical financial models. Sharia also tells us that we need to be honest in business and we need to be kind to the environment. Yet there are a bunch of racists online who are vilifying it as like a big boogeyman, when actually it influenced most of the Western world today. Y'all just hate us because you ain't us.
Even countries that have Sharia law instituted?
I mean, the same Sharia that influenced the Western legal system. Do you know that the concept of a jury came from Sharia, as well as the concept of innocent until proven guilty? In addition to the concept of a due process, Sharia and the Islamic system care so much about fairness. Sharia introduced contracts and notaries, making sure you have receipts and everything is documented. That came from Sharia. What about commercial law? Comes from Sharia as well. Sharia system emphasized regulating markets, created the infrastructure for maritime law. What about legal schools and institutions? Came from the Islamic Empire. What about banking? Sharia goes against interest, which means you can take a loan without being in debt forever, i.e. having ethical financial models. Sharia also tells us that we need to be honest in business and we need to be kind to the environment. Yet there are a bunch of racists online who are vilifying it as like a big boogeyman, when actually it influenced most of the Western world today. Y'all just hate us because you ain't us.
Hold up.
Even countries that have Sharia law.
So why do they charge y'all interest? And y'all sit up and talk about culture vultures, but you in the Europeans culture, but in Islam, you can't draw interest. But when you take out a loan, they charge you for interest. Nigga, make it make sense. In Islam, that's totally forbidden. Did y'all know that?
Yeah, because it comes from the Torah.
Brother, we're not talking about the Torah or the Bible. You still stuck on the Bible. That's another show, brother. Pay attention to what I said.
Right. But without the Torah, you don't have the Quran.
Brother, listen to me. I just said.
Did I tell a lie?
Listen to me, bro. I ain't say you lie. I said
okay.
In Islam, you don't charge for interest. Focus on that part and ask your bank or your people, why do they charge interest? Because you might have a loan. I don't know who has a loan. I don't have one. So y'all should ask the question. I'm not talking Bible. Leave it alone. Interest. Key. In Islam, you don't supposed to have interest. Now, if it happens in the Torah or whatever, it's fine too. Then tell them that, according to the Torah, right, you can't charge me interest. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's simple. But bear with me. I'm gonna address your issue in 1 second, okay? When you talked about slavery, since you want to know so much about, he asked about slavery, right?
No, for sure.
Okay, so I need you, and this brother's from Ghana. I'm gonna start the beginning part, and then I'm gonna see if I can. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to start the beginning part, and then I'm gonna go directly to the part where he said. Let's start it from the beginning.
Slavery, slavery.
The white man has never come. The white man has never come to the Senegal slave market.
The white man was never in Salaga.
Was never here for slave market. Salaga, during the slave trade, the white man has never come here. They came, but that was afterwards the slave trade was even abolished, long before that. But during the slave trade, the white man never step here. So these Hausa and then the Zabarma people were the slave raiders.
Hi, so today I'm in Salaga. Salaga is the almighty town when it comes to the story and the history of slave market. And so today I'm in the Salaga slave market and coming to learn about the event that took off here. So come and let's go inside. And then this is the slave market site that is in Salaga. And I'm going to meet Mr. Jamal. Okay, I'm going to meet Mr. Jamal. He's the site guide and he's going to take us through all the sites. And we are going to talk about the events that happen here. And I don't know what to expect until I meet Mr. Jamal. Hi, Mr. Jamal.
Hi, welcome, Mr. Chu.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
It's been a long journey, a long drive here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow. So, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, welcome to the Salaga slave market. Okay. Yeah, this is the Salaga slave market. And we have a lot to show you at where we are here is the Salaga slave market, the office. So we go out there.
Go out to the
go
side.
out.
Okay.
Then we'll see what we have for you. Ooh. All right. So, well, once again, you are welcome to the Salaga slave market. The Salaga slave trade, which occurred in the 17th century, this comprises of 3 tourist sites. We have the slave market, which is where we are here. Then we have the slave cemetery, and then the slaves' wells and bath, known as Wankambai. Wankambai. It's a Hausa language. Wankami.
Let me say hi to my son real fast, because my son is watching this. What's up, son? My son Ibn watching. Daddy loves you, man. My son is watching this.
Bath.
Okay.
Bai means slaves.
Okay.
Wankambai. Bai.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so that is the 3 sites that made up of the Salaga slave trade.
Okay. So what are the main events that happen here?
Yes. The Salaga slave trade, like I mentioned earlier, happened in the 17th century. To be precise, 1732. Slaves here are brought from Upper East, Upper West, and sometimes even Mali and Burkina slaves are brought here, because history has it that there's a shortcut from here to Cape Coast. Now, this was the main market. This is where the slaves are brought for sale. Here they are displayed like what we are seeing. So, and it wasn't only human beings that they sell. It was a mixed market. So it used to be called Babankaswa. Babankaswa, meaning big market.
Big market.
Yes, it extends from here up to the other side. History has it that it can take you like 3 hours roaming in the market. Yes, 3 hours.
That must be very big.
Very, very big. Yes, so you can have at least about 2,000 to 3,000 slaves arrival alongside other commodities
like goats.
Yes. So sometimes that's why sometimes it's discussed like that the slaves are being commodified. They are being
commodified, like commodities.
Commodity, they are mixed with other commodities. So the way you go to the market looking for commodities, certainly like this and
do you want to build your own AI model?
No,
with Cloudflare, we have the tools to help. R2 is our S3 compatible.
Being can contain human being.
Okay. So is it deep inside?
Not deep. You just enter like this. Then you put your calabash. Here. So you buff.
Okay, so it's not that deep. Maybe like some 2 feet.
No.
2 feet dug out.
No.
It's not even up to 2 feet.
No, it's not up to 2 feet. It's just something that you can just enter, put your water, and then you bring out your at least your sweat. So it's just skin.
You must wash your face.
That's all. All just to bring out your at least your
melanin skin.
So that when you get to the market, you attract high price.
Okay.
That was the main purpose.
So I want to ask this question again.
Okay.
Is it Mr. Jamal?
Yes,
I want to ask this question again.
Listen.
Are you saying that in all this, the white man was not here?
Not at all. For Salaga slave market,
which is like the biggest.
Yes, the origin of to bring out your at least your
melanin skin.
So that when you get to the market, you attract high price.
Okay.
That was the main purpose.
So I want to ask this question again.
Okay.
Is it Mr. Jamal?
Yes,
I want to ask this question again. Are you saying that in all this, the white man was not here?
Not at all. For Salaga slave market,
which is like the biggest.
Yes, the origin of most of the African slaves, the white man, he was not here. It is that they didn't want to come. They were prevented by the Ashantis.
It was prevented.
Yes. They were prevented by the Ashantis, so they didn't get the opportunity, the chance to come.
Why did the Ashantis prevent them from coming?
You know, Ashantis were in control of the Salaga slave market.
Okay.
They have the control.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were also part of the slave
market. Ashantis are not Muslim.
It's like they gave the command, or they gave the freedom that the houses and the Zambrambes, these people, you can capture people and sell them in our territory.
Something like that.
So was it like they monopolized the market or something?
Something like that. As they monopolized the cola market.
Okay.
Since then, they succeeded in preventing the Europeans from coming till the slave trade was abolished. You know, there was a time when there was a war between one of the Europeans. I don't know whether it's the British or but in that last war, they decisively defeated the Ashantis. So it was after then that they came to North. They get the opportunity of coming to North. But then the slave trade was abolished.
So even though, if only I'm right, even though the Ashantis were controlling this whole place under their empire, they allowed the slave trade to happen.
Oh yes.
So can one boldly say that Ashantis are also part or the pioneers of the slave trade in Ghana?
Yes. Yes. Because when you are to go deep into the history of the Salaga slave trade, there's a dimension. I told you it has two dimensions.
Okay.
One where these slave raiders who were here earlier in the 16th century were going around buying. Then you have other that start as a result of war. So when you are to go into deep, that one, the history of the war, that has to do with war, then you find the Ashantis also get involved.
Okay. So when they capture slaves of war, like
where maybe they captured this and they conquered the people, captured their king, then requested that for us to release your king, you have to pay a tribute of some amount, a number of slaves.
Maybe 500 slaves.
Yes.
Then
so
they take them and they go and sell it.
Yes, when they send them to Kumasi, they select those that they want to keep. Then the rest they proceed with them and sell them to the white at Cape Coast.
Okay, so in Kumasi too, they were doing that business in Kumasi.
You know, they themselves, they have some that are working for them.
Okay.
Yes, as a chief, like they have working in their cocoa farmers and then the rest. So they select some, then the rest
you sell it.
They sell them to the whites.
So sell them to the whites, right? I'm gonna pull some stuff up for y'all. Now remember, go to these places. Stop trying to find stuff online. Go find this book if you can and find out what year this came out. Slave Community. Bear with me. I'm going to read something to y'all. Then I'm going to go to the Mandine Charter. Bear with me. Although a few chiefs sold their subjects and household in slaves or criminals, most Africans was prisoners and captured in war or kidnapped by slave raiders. Own people, right? And sold and tied together. Go read it. I know. So imagine, you don't want to have this conversation on no high level conversation for real. You don't want to have this. I'm gonna go a little further. This is called Slave Community. So be with me. I'm gonna show you another one. Remember, I told you receipts, right? How many of y'all ever read the Mandine Charter? How many of y'all ever read this? The Mandine Charter. Look it up. Kuma Malinke. I'm gonna open up this one. I'm gonna show you what's inside here. Okay. These are oral traditions. So Ashanti was not Muslims. And I'm looking at the same thing that we did back then, we doing right now, right? In this conscious community. So let me show you, where is it at? Give me 1 second. Hopefully I still have it up here. Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, except for now, they information slave holding.
Exactly. But I'm going to show you.
Brother Ephraim.
I'm going to show you. What's up, Eve? Here is the book right here. Let me help y'all out. Are y'all ready? So tell them brothers to have this conversation. Let's go here. We doing the same thing, bro. Jealousy and envy will eat you up. Ephraim, what's up? You see what that says right there, brother? Hunger is not a good thing. Slavery is not. This is long before the Atlantic slave trade, bro. Oh, this is long before that. Slavery is not a good thing. They weren't talking about no damn, what you call them? Europeans. So let me explain this to y'all how this works. They saw us fighting against one another. Yeah. That's what happens. Wars destroy villages to capture slaves. Are we being taught about Sandiata Keita? Let me ask you. Are we being taught about the Mandine Charter? Because Islam was forbidding this motherfucker. They was like, if you did this, you would get killed. Go look up Sandiata Keita. And look up Simon Guru. Look up all of these beautiful people, and then you'll start making sense out of everything that's going on. Oh, it's your own people that's doing it, brother. Your own people. Because they handpick what they want to pick. Because majority of these scholars are still being taught from the Europeans' perspective. That's all it really is. Let me pull something else for y'all that don't know. Give me 1 second. Watch this one. Give me 1 second. So they only watching. They only watching what we do. Give me 1 second. 1 minute. Let's pull this up. Give me 1 minute.
Slavery of the mind.
Let me show you how this was. So, how many of y'all know who Abdul Rahman is?
I do.
Yeah, I know you do, bro, because you watches it. So let me help him out. Let's go here, and you should read the book. So Yasin did the narration on this, but give me 1 second. Let's play this for a second. This thing I've been out for a long time. Let me help y'all out.
Prince Among Slaves, a 60-minute documentary, tells the story of an African prince who was enslaved in Mississippi in the late 18th century.
I was born Abdul Rahman. My father was Sori, king of Fujajalon.
Many years ago, on the west coast of Africa, I was saved by an African prince.
You're saying my prince actually is an African prince.
Ayohalahu, Al-Habib, Al-Qari.
They had a constitution, they had laws. This was a very sophisticated society.
Someone brought up in Fujajalon believes that on the day you're born, God knows and numbers every
What do y'all
day
know
of your
about this documentary? What was our own people?
And this fate, however cruel it seemed to him, was part of a divine plan.
It dawned on him that he is no longer a prince. He's no longer a warrior. From that point onwards, his dignity was based on his ability to master the circumstances that he was in.
Isabella.
I want you to show her how we work the fields here in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
And where did you learn to read Arabic?
In Timbo.
I learned as a boy in Timbo and Timbuktu.
Finally, through near providential circumstances, he negotiates his freedom with the ruler of the country that holds him captive.
He was a prince.
His royal status is recognized in the land that enslaved him.
This was a man who has a lot of faith, and he's committed to his principles, but he knows how to get what he wants from the system.
In order to do that, he has to tell a story that makes sense to the people he's talking to. So we don't know how much of what he said was just for them and how much was what he really thought in his own heart, because he wasn't a fool.
If you have faith, you will think that all of this happened for a reason that you don't know. But ultimately, things will get better.
This biography is perhaps the best researched story of an enslaved African in American history, and yet is largely unknown until now.
Think about it, and this is old. Hold up.
You can even recreate any image you see
Hold up,
on the
boy, y'all.
internet.
Bear with me.
Just upload your own content and it will match the style and create.
Stacked like cords
Yasin,
of
most
firewood inside the ship's dark hold, Abdul Rahman and 170 other slaves crossed 3,000 miles of ocean.
Pause that for 1 second. Y'all think I don't know? Y'all think I'm just be playing with people? Brother Marcus, who is this right here, bro? Who am I standing with? Can you see? Should I blow it up?
Or
That's Yasin.
Yasin Bey.
Most deaf, right? So hold up. Y'all think that we don't know what do you think the conversations do we be having? What do you think we be talking about? Y'all have no idea because I don't boast, brag, or any of those things. You have no damn idea what I know in my crazy head, bruh. So they say let's keep Sabir Bay at bay.
Documentary is you're really
Shout out to
documenting
Bill Dukes.
an event that occurred. And so you're trying to give as much truth, as much accuracy, as much in-depth understanding of what the people are going through, but also the context of that experience.
It's a great story. It's a story that I wanted to learn more about, to be able to tell my friends or family and close relations. And I was like, well, if this is like known,
Why is it not known? Listen, what
why
he did.
isn't it known more?
Y'all don't get what he just did.
I first learned about the Prince Among Slaves story
Listen.
when I got a call from the executive producer, Alex Cronin. And he told me the basic premise of the concept, and I was really intrigued by it. And then he sent me the book. And
then he sent me
I was really hooked
the
by
book.
The entire vision of it.
I was born Abdul Rahman. My father was Suri, king of Fujijalon. Dimbo is a town of 9,000 souls. Fruit trees offer their generous bearings. The land's holy men hold great prestige. Their faith is not easily matched.
You come on. The nature of how he came to be in that circumstance is so violent and ugly and unnecessary that alone can discourage the strongest of personalities.
We think we have problems, but I mean, I wonder how many of us today
can go through that,
could have survived that. That's the how I look at it.
There's that old saying that you're not what they call you, but what you answer to, and it speaks to that notion of having your own identity.
Talking about this. You know why? They won't be able to get
your
no
circumstances is a challenge to your will.
They're not gonna get no money.
It does not determine your will. It does not determine the outcome of your life. It is a challenge to you.
It's a lot.
Regardless of his circumstances, the circumstances that were thrust upon him, he had a very clear sense of his own value as a human being that transcended his status as a royal.
Abdul Rahman.
Everything about him. His ability to transcend his personal pain, suffering, loss of family, loss of his original family in Africa, all of those things, and still having the ability to maintain a sense of self on a level
told y'all
that was inspiring
go
to
do
others.
some stuff for real, makes you strong.
I mean, he managed that temptation. He taught people things. He didn't allow his circumstances to
listen,
dictate anything to him. He determined what his fate was going to be and followed his determination, his God, his spirit, whatever the word you want to use to say that. But he made that happen out of his will and his faith and his commitment to something much larger than his circumstance.
It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. But he carried himself in a way that was dictated by his value of himself,
What's your
not the
value,
value that
baby?
was being put on him.
What's your value? You don't know your purpose, right? Let me say this. If you don't know your purpose in life, right? Which most don't, and that's what the whole purpose of education is, right? Because we all go through something. Listen, if you don't know what your purpose in life is, someone will put you to work because they know what their purpose is. Can I say that one more time? If you don't, like you said, his value, I know my value, and nobody can never put a price on what it is. If I say it was $1 million, it's $1 million. It's up to you if you want to pay it. But understand your purpose in life. If you know your purpose in life, right, you got it. If you don't know your purpose in life, someone will put you to work because they know what their purpose is, and you don't know your purpose. So no matter how many obstacles or what I've been through in my life, I've never stopped, and I never sold no packages and never sold y'all out. I'm still going at it. And you have no idea what I went through. Why we don't have no conversation on that? Why we don't have no conversation on this? And if you read the book, it'll tell you he was a Moor. That's Abdul Rahman. But this is the type of conversation that your black scholars don't want to hear. But they do all the spiritual, motivational speaking in the world, brother. But the one subject they don't want to touch is that Moorish piece, because they running around here and any of these kinds. I told you could bring me 40 of your best people that you know that's on social media. It's not even 40, but your 40 best people and line them up. And trust me, you can take it any way you want. I'm going to knock them out the box every time. Go get 40 of your best ones, not the wannabes, the best ones first. Okay? So when you start reading history, from slave ship to Harvard, I went down to Harvard to this man's house. He's a Muslim also. That was a slave. Okay? So when you go down to the university, it's in Georgetown. I was in DC. And this is the book that I picked up when I was in Georgetown. Why would they name a masjid after him? You want to see the receipts? I like showing receipts. What's up, brother Dre? That's me at the mosque right there in DC. Go look it up. Go look him up and ask these cats why you don't have these type of conversations. Because it's not about truth, bro. It's not about the truth. And that's why we know nothing about the Knights Templars. We don't know nothing about language. Think about it. So I hope I answered that. And I hope y'all share this out to them, because I'm open for the dialogues. And yes, brother, I went to Carthage, bro. Somebody asked me that. Who asked me did I go to Carthage? Yes, I was there. There it is right there. That's the Carthaginian ruins right there. Sitting there walking with my fez on. And you know how much knowledge that the dude told me? He saw me walking in there and the rain had stopped. And he pulled me to the side and he just started talking to me, telling me about the fez, talking about what the people. And Malta, the Knights of Malta. Oh, we're going to go there for a minute, bro. What's up, Dre?
Peace. What's up, Shamir?
It's all love. Let me show you. Let me show them Malta real fast, bro, while we go and get into this. This is Malta. For y'all that don't know what Malta looks like, it's just a little small. It's like an island out in the Mediterranean. That's Malta. A lot of movies made there. I think the last Jurassic Park was made there. A lot of James Bond's movies is made there. You'll find a lot of streets called Tariq that's there in Malta. That's Malta. It's beautiful there, yo. Let me tell you something. And the crime ain't no, let me tell you something. Ain't no crime there like that, bro. If a cop hits you, they go to jail. Trust me. You go to jail, nigga. Malta, I stayed there for like a week, but you can see it in one day. Look it up. My brother RC punch it up at Malta. Malta. Beautiful. But I'm going to explain something to y'all, okay? Is everybody all right? Where we at? We got a couple more minutes, y'all. So come on and get in when you fit in. This ain't somebody that web search, bro. Malta. Let me play this video before we get into this. Listen up. How many of y'all ever heard of this? How many of y'all ever heard of Sikalo Arabic? Raise your hand. But before this show, Sikalo Arabic. He said, front line of the crusade. Look, he said, front line of the crusades. The crusades. It's still going on. It's still popping. Okay. Let's do this real fast. Okay. This is in Malta.
Are you Arabic? كم لك زمان؟
62
62 شوف يتكلم عربي. How do you say man? A man. راجل. Same. Are you Arabic?
Me?
Yes.
ليه مالتي.
But it sounds like you're speaking Arabic.
طلعوا يوتيوب الفيلم.
نعم حطلعه باليوتيوب.
Morocco. I'm gonna speak Morocco. We'll meet to Morocco, baby. Let's go to Morocco. Come on, I'll do a tour.
طبعا أنا الحين موجود في مرسى شلوك. مرسى شلوك هذا المرسى الجميل جدا، القوارب في كل مكان، واكتشفت الشعب الملطي صراحة الشعب لطيف جدا، وبنوعا ما يتكلم اللغة الملطية العربية. خلينا نقول اللغة الملطية هي تقريبا اللغة العربية. الحين في واحد جالس هنا، خلينا نشوف. مرحبا.
مرحبا.
كيف أنت؟
مش خد طيب.
طيب شنو اسمك؟ أنجلو.
أيوة.
كم لك زمان؟
62
شوف يتكلم عربي. It's like you speaking Arabic.
It's near. vicino.
Yeah.
مالتي vicino. لingua maltia vicino العربي.
This هذا كلب.
الكلب.
You say كلب؟
كلب.
ما شاء الله. Good.
الكبر حبيب. الكبر حبيب.
الكبر حبيب.
The best friend.
الكبر حبيب. يعني best friend يسموه الكبر حبيب. حبيب is a friend. ما شاء الله. Good. How do you say man? A man. راجل. Same. طفل. What do you say? طفل means boy. Boy. Okay. It's very أخضر.
الكلور أحضر.
بني.
إيش كنلا. كنلا شاي.
كنلا. Very interesting.
طلعوا يوتيوب الفيلم.
نعم حطلعه باليوتيوب. أبعته لك.
كيف هتبعته؟
كيف هتبعته؟ هبعته بالرقم التليفون او واتساب. تمام.
ايه ايش انتك النمرو؟
تعطيني النمرو.
ما نعرفوش. جين انت يولك وباتولي.
جميل. حلو. اعطيني رقمك.
3 سبعات.
ويت 3 سبعات.
7 6 شين
يعني 0
0.
you say chain. 3
5.
How do you say
تخدم في
الاسبيتال. نعم اخدم في الاسبيتال. جميل. يا هذا كلب. عندك كلب؟
الكلب.
And how do you say is this your dog?
الكلب تاعي.
Okay.
الكلب تاعي.
Answer this question, right?
تعال.
How many of y'all ever heard of Sikalo Arabic? Okay, let me just show it to you. I told you I have this book too. Let me help y'all out. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute.
Sicilian and Arabic.
Okay, brother. If you think so, come on the feed, brother. Oh, then he done made another page. Look, that nigga done made a page, bro. Goddamn.
Lord.
I got stalkers on crazy, boy. Damn, that nigga done made it. I'm glad he's a fan though. But anyway, he can come on the feed. So Sikalo Arabic. This is the book right here. Hold on, let me put the link up just in case the brother want to come on the feed. Hold on, let's put the link up here, bro. It's all good. I'm glad he stayed on with me. But there's the link right there, homie, if you want to jump on. All right. So it's called Sikalo Arabic. I know it's too many pages for them to read, though. 577 pages. But read Sikalo Arabic. Damn. Aja, the cord. Watch out. Sikalo Arabic, right? So let me help him out. Let's play Sikalo Arabic. Let's talk about it for a minute. And if y'all want this book, you can actually email me. We leave it up there. Maybe he'll get it. He'll learn something. Give me 1 second. Let's go over here for a minute. Here it comes.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Lang Focus channel, and my name is Paul. Today I'm going to talk about the Maltese language. Maltese is a unique and interesting language because it is a Semitic language with a twist. It is the only Semitic language that is an official language of the European Union. It is spoken by around 520,000 people, mostly on the island nation of Malta, which is an island in the Mediterranean Sea, not far from Sicily and not far from Tunisia and Libya in North Africa. Some people claim that Maltese is a descendant of the ancient Phoenician language, but actually there's no linguistic evidence for this. Maltese is a descendant of a dialect of Arabic called Siculo Arabic or Sicilian Arabic, but it has diverged quite a lot from Arabic over the last 1,000 years or so and has now become its own language. The syntax and grammar of Maltese remains Arabic, and about a third of the vocabulary is still Arabic, and that includes most of the grammatical function words, as well as a lot of the most basic vocabulary. About half of the vocabulary is from Italian or Sicilian, and the remaining vocabulary is mostly from English and French. It's still considered a Semitic language because of its Arabic origin and because of its structure, but if you take into account all of the foreign loanwords, especially the Romance loanwords, then it's essentially a hybrid language, kind of like a Semitic Romance hybrid.
Stop researching with ChatGPT. Its information is not reliable, and you can't use it in your paper.
So how did this interesting mix of influences come together to create Maltese? Well, it's because of its history, of course. The Fatimid Caliphate, which covered much of North Africa, conquered Sicily at the end of the 9th century and brought their Maghrebi or North African dialect of Arabic with them. Then in 1049 CE, Arabic-speaking Muslim settlers from Sicily arrived in Malta, which is only about 200 kilometers away, and began to establish communities there. In the year 1091 CE, the Normans, who were Christians from Normandy in present-day France, had defeated the Arabs and taken hold of Sicily, and then began taking hold of Malta too. Under Norman rule, more settlers from Sicily began arriving in Malta and bringing their language with them. Even though the Normans were Christian, the population of Sicily was still a mixture of Christians and Muslims who spoke Arabic alongside the Sicilian language. After the decline of Norman rule, the new regime in Sicily expelled all of the Muslims from Sicily and from Malta as well. This was a very significant event because it essentially cut off the Siculo-Arabic dialect from the Muslim Arabic-speaking world, and it also cut it off from the classical Arabic language. In other Arabic-speaking lands, the Quran remained a conservative force that prevented the dialects from changing too much over time. But in Malta, that conservative force was no longer connected to the dialect, so the dialect was free to drift off in its own direction and become a new language. Siculo-Arabic died out in Sicily, but it continued to be used and evolve in Malta. Malta remained part of the Kingdom of Sicily for several hundred years, which brought lots of Sicilian vocabulary into the language. The island was then controlled by a string of rulers who influenced the developing Maltese language. One of the most significant regimes to rule Malta was the Knights Hospitaller of St. John, a powerful order of knights that assisted and protected Christian pilgrims on their way to the Holy Land. They were given the island of Malta in 1530 as an outpost to help prevent an Ottoman invasion of Rome from the south. They made Italian the official language of the island, and it remained the official language until 1934. This resulted in a large amount of Italian vocabulary entering the language. There was also a period of 2 years when Malta was under French rule, and just from those 2 years, quite a bit of French vocabulary entered the language too. And the island was a British protectorate from 1800 to 1956, and of course that led to the adoption of lots of English words into Maltese. So Maltese is essentially an Arabic dialect that has become Latinized and to some extent Anglicized. So how similar is it to Arabic today? Well, if you know Arabic and you try to read some Maltese, you will quickly realize that it's basically Arabic in structure, but you will also see a lot of foreign vocabulary, mostly Romance vocabulary. It is most similar to the Maghreb dialects of Arabic, meaning the dialects of Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, especially the Tunisian dialect. A lot of Tunisians claim that they can quite easily understand Maltese. That could be because Tunisian Arabic itself has quite a few Italian loanwords. And I also understand that a lot of Tunisians can understand standard Italian. So if they speak Tunisian Arabic and Italian, then they can quite easily understand Maltese. Lots of people say that if you know an Arabic dialect quite well, and if you also know Italian, then reading Maltese won't be much of a problem. And with some adjustment, you can also learn to understand it fairly easily. That doesn't mean you could speak proper Maltese, but maybe you...
So this is what I'll be sharing with y'all. So let me show you the book one more time for y'all that don't get it. So y'all think I just be making these things up? No, I've been there, bro. Let me help you out. So this is the book. If you would like to get it, I'm going to put my email up here and I can send it to you. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Whatever y'all got to say, come on the feed, family. It's okay. Hit the link. So, Sikalo Arabic. It's 500 and something pages. So we're going to go a little further, okay, y'all? Let me see if I can find me a video when I was in Malta. Okay, I think this is it right here. Let me find me one outside. Let's find me outside. Damn, all these joints. Damn, you can go online and find me out. Damn, I ain't know I did that many joints on the inside. Good God almighty. I thought I had some outside. And yeah. It's so dope there, bro. Like, yo, you go there, it's chill, man. But y'all gotta go. I'm almost finished, y'all. I'm almost done. I got another one to talk about. So let's talk about real quick Abbas ibn Fanas. I keep trying to tell you, if you want to talk about flying, remember this name, Abbas ibn Fanas. Give me 1 second. Let's pull him up. Matter of fact, let's show this in Portugal. Hold up. I gotta pull this up, brothers. I gotta pull this up when I was in Portugal. Give me 1 second. This is Portugal. That was me inside the museum in Portugal. This is in a museum in Portugal, y'all. You see it says more, M-O-U-R-O-S. Let's show you another one. That's in Portugal. So let me show you another spot in Portugal. The embassy, the Brazilian embassy. Let's blow this one up. That's in Portugal also. This is the U.S., the Brazil embassy in Faro. Look this place up online, bro. F-A-R-O, Faro. Let me show you another one. You want to see some more? Let's show you some more. Hold up. A little bit more. Once y'all understand these wars, man, these wars been going on for the longest. Look this up. This is in Faro in Portugal. Right here, Faro, 1219. They were fighting us, or we fighting each other. Which one was it? You see, hold on, let me move this out the way. You see that says Faro 1219? Let's go a little further, y'all, okay? Let's go a little further. For people keep saying that we're not Moors, and they don't prove nothing, be in their feelings. That says the arms of sovereignty. Let's blow this up. This is in Faro in Portugal. This is Portuguese right here. On this side is English. You see it says Moros. Where I'm pointing at. Let's go to the English version. Conquered from the Moors, by Alfonso. See that? Let's go back over here. You see it? Moros, Mouros. That's Portugal. All right. There's another one in here too. Look, this is about Mary. It's many of these things, man. Let's pull this one up. It's always in English and it has it in Portuguese. And it talks about pulling a statue of Mary out the water. It's crazy. Out the ocean. This is funny. Here it is right here. That's in Portugal. So not, I forgot what my brother Johanna calls it when you surfing online. Okay. Give me 1 second. And this is Spain. Reading the Moors in Spain. Okay. So give me a couple more minutes. I'm trying to find my other book I did on Queen Charlotte. So give me 1 second. So I don't talk. I literally do the work. I did a book on Queen Charlotte too. I don't know where it's at, but for everybody on the feed, email me, y'all. Please email me. And this is the book on the oldest university in the world, which I was there in Fez, Fatima. But I got one more. Okay. This is the oldest university in the world. It's not Timbuktu. It's this one. You said that pick is legendary. He's stupid. So it was hot as hell that day. I think it was like 120. Nigga, I was trying to chill in the shade. My email is right here, sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I got another thing I want to share with y'all, okay? So I'm going to give y'all something on history on flight. So when you get on the airplane, people, I need y'all to remember this name, Abbas ibn Fanas. You ready? Remember I told you in Barnes and Nobles, they had this book, but I paid $50 for one page. One page. Abbas ibn Fanas. Let me move up here for a second. Prehistory on flight. To learn more, Abbas ibn Fanas. Did y'all know that? How many of y'all knew that? He was the first one to fly, not the Wright brothers, but the Wright brother. The Wright brother. Okay? So $50 for one page I paid. $50. Hold up. And on top of that, I took people to the place. You ready? Let's go. All right. Let's go take you where jumped off the bridge at, where he tried to fly at. This is in Cordoba, Spain. You see his name? Ibn Fernas. That's in Cordoba, Spain. So they have to water down everything with y'all cats, boy. Oh my God, they gotta water it down with y'all. But again, these are the conversations they don't want to have. It's not about hating people, it's just that y'all don't know these people. I'm gonna give you one more, okay? I'm almost done. To make all this make sense. So that's me in Cordoba, Spain. In Cordoba. At the area where he jumped off, and it's a plaque that's there too. But then they made a damn Maybach named after Abbas ibn Fernas. Y'all tell me why. Why would they name a Maybach named after him? And they use the word Arab, so you black folks probably don't know. You tell me. Why did they name a Maybach after him? Imagine having this conversation on the Breakfast Club. Oh my God. Imagine having a conversation on the Breakfast Club about that. So listen, I think I'm done. But cop the books, y'all. Cop the books. You know what I mean? Do yourself a favor. And I'm going to put my other book up here too. Let's put this book up here that I did. I have many books on this. Citizenship, baby. So when y'all ready to have real conversations, then you reach out to me. When y'all ready to have real conversation. Well, that's all you got to do is set it up with Asir. I'm fine. That's my brother. Y'all should set it up with him. I'm not doing too much anymore, bro. I don't have to. So listen, y'all can reach out to me for the books, for the journeys, whatever it is, people. I'm fine with it. But if you want the secular Arabic book, Africa versus America book, I'm fine. So I think I went over my time, y'all. So my email is right there, y'all. Please share. I gotta go out, and I could do this all day.
Yes, sir.
So, brother Marcus, thank you, brother.
Battery 80%.
I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Peace, peace.
Okay, so share it out.
Peace, peace.
Peace, Dre. You was kind of quiet, Dre. Share the videos,
Just
y'all.
chilling, just chilling.
Share the videos. Let's have this conversation. I can do this all day, baby, and all night.
We can do this all day. All day. We can do this all day. All day. We can do this all day.
And night. I'm gonna show y'all the books, y'all. Bear with me.
We can do this all day. All day. We can do this all day. I come from a place where the lights are low down. Cats getting towed down. Order one more round. Live in the spot, all you got is more sound. There's when you spit your verb or your noun. Cats getting real on the mic, they all clowns. I'm hearing them squeal and I'm piping them all down. 22 years, I'm fighting for more crowns. When it comes to MCing, I'm all down. I rock big cities and I rock small towns. I get all around like a tour bus, flawless. All over the country they call us. Respect is enormous in the mall, they maul us. When they saw us, grab the cordless. I run down the short list. Live in the club, people vote this. Kenny Parker and Chris, it's gonna go like this. We can do this all day. All all day. All day. We can do this all day. All day. We can do this all day. All day.
I can do this all day and all night, baby.
We can do this all day. All day. Word. When the mic touch my fingers, time don't linger. I bring the stinger, true bell ringer. I rhyme for mine, I'm not a bling blinger. After the show, my vibration lingers. Wisdom and overstanding, I will bring ya. Most of these rappers are just R&B singers. Pardon me, niggas, it's not that I'm bigger. It's just that I'm quicker at counting up the figures. Figure one, I figure that y'all all done. Cause you figure the bigger the boom, the bigger the gun. But the boom was bigger than the career pun. Now KRS-One is known by everyone. Them cats in the 90s chased the platinum. But now in the new millennium, no one's backing them. KRS-One, I'm the MC. Kenny P is the DJ. Let me tell you, we can do this all day. All day, all day, all day. We can do this all day. All day, all day. We can do this all day. All day.
Let's go with the teacher, baby.
We can do this all day.
Let's go with the teacher. Hold up. Yes, that's me.
I got that funk in a trunk and a junk list. Y'all still laying up. I straight dunk this. You can't.
Teacher KRS-One and I, baby. There you go.
Punk Chris, I could become that cat robbing you from the back if you really want this. Is that what you want? Is that what you wish for? Is that your style? Is that what you live for? What's that coke in the dish for? You think them diamonds help you live more? Give more. Your record company died and that's that. Studios collapsed, splat, and that's that. They blame it on the internet like that's a fact. But really, too many of you groups were just whack. Take it back to Billboard issues back to back. Read them from 1998 going back. Cats only wanted they stack, and that was that. They wanted pay. But for me, we can do this all day. All day.
I can do this all day.
All day. Real style. We can do this all day. Real lyrics. Kenny Parker, KRS. All day. We can do this all day. All day.
Toledo, Spain, y'all.
We can do this all day.
I hope y'all got something from this hour, 2 hours and some change. My email is there. This is Toledo, Spain, when I went to the Moorish Castle there in Toledo. I thank y'all so much for joining me. If you want to reach me, my email is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Shout out to my brother Malik, Dre, Marcus. I thank y'all so much. Share the videos, B. Stop being afraid.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Peace. Peace.